Rutgers-Newark was a pretty easy choice for me because when I came here, I saw a lot of people of different races, different ethnicities.
You definitely see it. It's not just a paper reality. It's not something you just see on a brochure.
My parents are from Russia, so they attended school there, and I'm the second child in my family to attend school in America.
I was actually the first person in my family to go to college. I came from a country where fourth grade was usually the highest someone would attend. I was actually born in Portugal. My family was from Mozambique and India.
Both of my parents have accounting degrees from Egypt, and coming to this country, you know, land of opportunity, of course, I had to up them.
It was, you're going to college no matter what. Find something you want to do. Now, make sure you're going to a school we can afford, make sure it's one that's close enough you can visit, but you're going to college no matter what.
One thing I know my mother really wanted was for me to A, to get a great education, and for B, for me to use that education to be able to help other people around me. And I know that I'm doing both of those things.
For me, it was really critical to go not only to a school where I felt like I was getting bang for my buck, so to speak, but also a school that financially supported students to the extent that it was possible. And so I was very fortunate to obtain a scholarship here at Rutgers.
If it wasn't for my scholarships, I actually wouldn't be here at Rutgers, and it's very vital and important to me continuing my studies.
Doing research, doing all of these things that I do, I probably wouldn't have occurred if it wasn't for the scholarship.
One of the things that has always been really interesting to me about is sort of how interested a lot of people who are in serious leadership roles in this university are interested in the well-being and the development of the entire individual.
It's always nice to know that your school has your back.
There is something special about, in my case, receiving support for somebody who has an active interest in civil liberties and civil justice. One of the reasons I came to Rutgers-Newark Law School is that this school has a rigorous clinical program. And what that enables students to do is to actually perform the work of real attorneys prior to graduating.
My passion is definitely healing. I am an EMT and I volunteer for an ambulance corps, and I interact with a lot of patients. And then it's really interesting to go to the lab and then see that your work might actually heal a person in a different way.
What has always mattered the most is that my participation in debate has always been linked to not only where I grew up and the constituencies that I now represent, you know, and to be able to help children from all parts of the country. A team from Detroit, University Prep, I just helped coach them to win in the University of California, Berkeley tournament. 242 teams and a team from the inner city of Detroit wins. Right, I've been able to do that in many different parts of the country. I've helped kids in Baltimore, I've helped kids all over. And so those are the kind of opportunities I've been afforded for being here.
I traveled to Arizona for a 3-day conference where I had to compete at the very end for a case competition, and to be able to have won the scholarship and just have this experience was great, and only Rutgers-Newark would have been able to provide that for me. I'm the president of the Supply Chain Club, and we always bring in alumni from Rutgers to speak about their success and where they are currently in their career, and that's what I plan to do, is come back and hopefully be a speaker and talk about my success and how Rutgers has helped me get to where I am at that point.
I'm doing a lot of research here on campus. I'm working in a couple different labs, and I've had the chance to do research off campus. Just like research of our state, I mean, the birds in the area are going through a lot with all the changes we're making to the environment. I was showing all my friends, like, look what I can do. It's not just book work anymore, now it's real life experience.
We've been given so much, and we have to thank the people who've given us that opportunity. It's something so immeasurable. It's, you can't thank someone enough.
I would just like to thank the Rutgers Business School as well as Rutgers University. They're the reason for my success. They're the reason that I'm in this chair and talking about my experience.
Maybe without this, I would never become whatever I will become, and I would never have the opportunity sitting here today, doing research, doing all of these things that I do.
I lost my parents at a very young age. I've seen abject poverty. I'm ever aware of the privileges that I've received through that. And I'm extremely thankful and extremely grateful every day for that, because for me, it's been maybe the difference between one path in life and another path in life. And so I'm never able to take it for granted.
It's, you know, somebody recognizing the value of going into that possibility of a career, but it's also recognizing the dedication that I've shown thus far as a student. I'm very appreciative of it.
So many opportunities have come my way just because of the scholarships. So if so many opportunities have opened up for me now, I can't imagine how many will open for me in the future.